All right, folks, we got sophomore guard Bensley Joseph here, Miami's lone New England native from Arlington, Massachusetts. Before team heads up to Connecticut this weekend, we'll jump right into questions. We'll start with Michelle Kaufman from the Miami Herald. Michelle?
Hey, Bensley, first of all, congratulations on a good beginning of the season for you. As someone who's from that region, can you just talk about what you're expecting from Providence? Coach O was, obviously familiar because he went there, about the fan base and, what kind of atmosphere you're expecting up there. And have you been watching their team at all? What do you know about them and how do you think you guys will match up?
I'm Michelle. So Providence will be a good matchup. Obviously, Coach L went there. He's had great history there. And we just look to, compete. They're a really good team. Last year, they went to the Sweet 16. So they got a couple of experienced players over there. But I feel like we match up pretty well with them. It is going to be a fast, intense game. And knowing it's in Connecticut, it's near Providence, Rhode Island. So that's not too far. So I know the fan base and they're going to bring some people. They kind of got the home court advantage. But I'm excited. I'm excited to be back in the New England area. Obviously, I'm a couple hours away from my home, but it's exciting. I'm excited to see, some family, some friends, some coaches. So I'm excited, looking forward to it.
Just one follow-up. How many friends, family, and coaches, what size crowd is going to be showing up to root for you?
Like 30, 40, maybe a little more. I'm trying to load up on my tickets right now to get everybody as much as I can, but around there, 30, 40.
Thank you.
Benz, can you tilt the computer down a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you. Go to Tim Reynolds from the Associated Press. Tim?
Thanks, Alex. Benz, when we've all seen, watching Al over the years, we know that he can be really engaging, and some of his post-game locker room stuff has gone viral over the years. What are some of the other ways that we don't see if you're not with him all the time? Like, how has he stayed current? How has he stayed, he's coaching kids who are 55 years younger than he is, and you wouldn't know it from his energy level. Like, how has he managed to bridge that gap?
Hey, Tim. So Coach L, obviously he's been doing this for many years. I feel like it's just instilled in his mind what he preaches, what he wants from us players, and his message to us is very, on point, very understandable for us to understand. And, however many years Coach L goes, I feel like he just doesn't want to stop. Basketball is just instilled in his mind. He loves the game. He loves us players. He wants us to be great in life and, on the court, obviously. But really his message every day, just, the same thing he preaches. We do it every day. So we have 10 habits. We have ACC, he has a meaning for it. And just, we kind of take that in. Coach L's like a teacher to us. So to me, I see him as that, and I just love learning from him.
Thank you.
Go to Luke Cheney from All Hurricanes. Luke?
Hey, Bensley. So, given that you're in your second year now, what is or what has been your message to some of these incoming freshmen? Hey,
Luke. I tell the freshmen, I played in the same role kind of as them last year. Coach, he expects you to, as freshmen, to learn and not to know everything right away. So I just tell them, keep your head up. You might not be liking the minutes you're getting right now, but just keep pushing every day and keep getting better at practice, because anytime and point, you won't even see it coming. Coach L will say your name and, your next thing you're in the game. So I just tell them keep their heads, keep pushing, keep coming in with a positive attitude, because he notices all that. He sees everything. So I think, I just try to keep them positive and keep their heads high every single day.
Go to Zuby Charles from Kane Sport. Zuby?
Hey, Bensley. So with Coach L being inducted to Hall of Fame for the season and out when number 700 approaching, just how cool is it to be a part of this, historic part of his career? And also from year one to year two, how do you feel like your game has grown and developed?
Hey, I feel like, it's an honor to be a part of Coach L's historic run. He's such a legendary coach. He's done this basketball game for a while, so he knows a lot. He's seen a lot. And, to be one of his players is a blessing. Like I said before, I see him as a teacher, like a preacher as my coach. So I just take in everything he says to me and just learn from it. And my growth really is, obviously my defense. I feel like I'm growing in that aspect as much as possible, but definitely my shooting, getting guys involved and kind of just knowing the game and feeling the game. I got a lot of, got to see a lot of Charlie Moore last year. So I kind of took some, points of his game and just try to induct it into mine.
I mean, it's two-way.
We'll go to Doug Sherman from ESPN.
Hey, Benz, I saw that you were recruited heavily by Providence, and I wonder what your relationship is with Coach Cooley.
Hey, Doug. Providence was recruiting me back in the day. Coach Cooley, he's really cool. He's a really good coach. He likes to recruit guys up in that area, and it was a blessing to, receive that offer and get to know him better. But definitely a nice school. He's done a great job there, and, I'm excited to play against him.
Anything else for Bensley? All right, Ben,